Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. We have already started here. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Tries to get it forward quickly. Quyhoachtx. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Looking to break out here. He's pinged one through here. Face to face with the keeper. He's had that put on a... Goes for goal! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Turkey are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Turkey take the early advantage. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And he's there to clear it. First quarter of an hour gone. Turkey are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Sönçü. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Çalhanoğlu. Too much on that, it's gone out. Done very well to intervene. He's picked him out. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Turkey seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gets the better of his man. Has a go!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and he failed to get his head up.
Sönchu. Turkey looking odds on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Turkey are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. And here's the chance to counter. Gets on the end of it. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to level it, and they have several in this team who can take this.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for it! He's going after it. Has a look and place it in.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets away from his opponents. Has a pop! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Serbia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And the first 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Chance to cross here. Knocks it away. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Going for goal! That is absolutely glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Çalhanoğlu. Serbia are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Cuts it out. Quyhoachtx. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Going through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Back into the middle. Çalhanoğlu. Sönchu. Sönchu goes looking. He's got away. It's a decent-looking cross. Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Over to the left. Quyhoachtx. Has a hit! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. Cleared away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's played forward.
Serbia are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And he's there to cut it out.
Turkey need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's got through. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Kajolu.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Soyuncu. Çalhanoğlu. Soyuncu plays it forward. Çalhanoğlu goes for goal. They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that...
And time is up. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. If you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, a decent draw, Peter.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been... Vlasic is fouled. Pasalic. And it's Modric. Pasalic. Gets it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pasalic. And it's played forward. Pasalic. Modric. Cut out in the nick of time. Robertson. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Vlasic has been found. The other side especially adventurous early on. McTominay. And that's been won straight back. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Pasalic.
Well, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
And here's Quyhoachtx. Pasalic. Modric.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's there to cut it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Hits one! Goal! Scotland!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Scotland break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pasalic. Chaleta Shah. Kovacic. Tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man. Gets it into the middle. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Pasalic. And it's Kovacic. Croatia are trailing here with the first half almost done. Modric. Pasalic. Pasalic. Chaleta Shah. Kovacic. Has a pop! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Hoists it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close fought half of football. Rugby still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Croatia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. It's got through, goes for goal! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Scotland take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He's gone for it! And it's there! And surely that settles it. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Shot a goal! And he has done it! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So is this the start of a comeback? Just brushed off the ball there. Vlasic. Scotland are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And it's Kovacic. Kovacic not easily shrugged off the ball. Modric. Great challenge, time to perfection. McTominay. That intervention was very necessary. Cuts it out. He spotted the run and played him through. Goalkeeper's ball. Plays it out to the flank. McTominay. Kovacic with a good steal, well played. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Robertson. Forward it goes. It's come through, and he's surging through. Vlasic. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Vlasic spreads it towards the left. Lofted into the middle. Oh, he's overhit it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's played forward. A real chance if he can get through. Has a goal! This could fall anywhere. Oh, real danger here. It has got through to him. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Scotland really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Perisic. Pasalic.
2 minutes to be added on. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Pasalic.
McTominay. And that's that. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal... He's had a goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
England take the early advantage. Referee's given a throw. Cut out in the nick of time. England making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Rice. England have got themselves in front very early here. He's still going. Where to next? Good ball. Has a hit! Taken with style. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. England grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Stones plays it forward. And it's Kane. Burn. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Golovin. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a fabulous position. Can he shapes to shoot? And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It'll be a throw-in. Looking to... tries a shot! It's broken loose! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Up to meet it! Plays it out to the wing. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Calvert-Lewin. Rice. Now it's Kane. Foden. Kane. Now it's Kane. Kane proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Rice. Foden. And here's Kane. A real chance to break. It's a loose ball. And they've been caught out here. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Forward it goes. And here's Kane. And there's a long ball. All the way back, and they start again. Stones. Well, that's where he wants it. Gets the better of his man. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was
And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. It's played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well read, he sorted that out. Rice. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's been taken straight back. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Kane. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And here's Kane.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Looks to thread it through, and he's cut it out. Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Golovin. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Russia making another change here. Shot at goal! Danger averted for now. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And the ball is out of play. Rice. Burn. Rice. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Kane. Rice. Tries to get it forward quickly. How about a shot? Has a pop! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
And he's there to clear it.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Kane.
England merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's Kane! Goal, England! And they're back in front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. England go into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Turns and goes back. And that's been won straight back. Has a goal! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. All square again into the dying minutes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Could move up a gear here. Ball's out on the left now.
Going nowhere fast is about...
So that's it. It is all over. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. No loser. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
England can all...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernandez. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the counter is on. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Mbappe! Big chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And that's been levered clear. And it's Rabiot. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. France given another corner. Massive leap! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Great run on the overlap here. Rabiot. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rabiot. Chance to shoot. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Isak. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hernandez. Mbappe. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Well, that had to be more accurate. And France can counter now. It's a promising ball. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Mbappe! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Rabiot. Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. Well, they can break here. He's got it, and he's got touch. Shoots! And he heaves it forward. And this could be the final action of the first half. Towering header! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
got rid of that. Oh, what a ball! Hoists it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through. But certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now. And still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
France really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
France clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Dembele, and the shot! Forward it goes. Hernandez gets it back. What a ball this has turned out to be. Hernandez. Mbappe battles to win it back. And here's Dembele. Surely a shot. Shot at goal! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. France themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Sweden are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Mbappe could move up a gear here. He's got away. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Mbappe really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
And he's cut it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Out towards the flank. They get a throw in. Lindelof. Isak. He's had a look. And it's played forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
France really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
He's left his man. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Hits one! It's in! Sweden are level! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Mbappe. He's gone for it!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Conte. Hernandez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Isak.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. He's in! This could spell danger. That's not going to make it. Isak. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Zielinski. Either side especially adventurous early on. And here's Lewandowski. Over to the left.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That's good distance on it. Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And through to the goalkeeper. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Goal! Poland! There is the breakthrough!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
It's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have...
Tries a shot! It's a goal! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, has a pop! That's gone a long way up and away. Lewandowski plays it back. And he's there to cut it out. Now it's Sané. Could move up a gear here. Quyhoachtx going for goal! He scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
loose. It's on a plate. Clears it out of harm's way. Gets it back. And now they can launch a counter. Gross. That's a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Germany playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. The midway point of the game.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
That's a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it goes for goal! There it is!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now a chance to break. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And it's played forward. Poland are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's a brilliant interception. Quyhoachtx. Dashing forward at pace. And that's sprayed out wide. Throw in. And here's Quyhoachtx. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Gross. Could be a chance here.
Germany showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
It's being played forward. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Gross. Quyhoachtx plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sane needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. He's had that put on a plate, and he's cut it out.
Poland are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end, too.
Could come back to haunt them.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
He's got it. He's gone for it. It's there. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Germany surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the counter is on. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Knocks it away. Goes for goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way. Xavi! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Memphis Depay. He's there to receive it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Memphis Depay. He's picked him out. Cut out in the nick of time. Chance! Goal! Norway!
Norway produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Norway go ahead, 1 goal to the good. It's got through. Hoists it forward. Van Dijk does well there, alert. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has a hit! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's played forward. Ake gets into the right position to intercept. He's had a look, has a goal! And a second time! Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Memphis Depay. Xavi. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Plays it over to the other flank. Lovely bit of skill. Over to the left. Xavi. The Netherlands have a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Tries lifting it over. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Looking to get within range. Forward it goes. Xavi. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gets it back. Now a chance to break. Xavi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Driving on, a real charge here. Tries to get it clear. And here's Depay. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, shooting chance! Out to the right. Up to meet it! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And the counter is on.
Norway have made their intentions clear by leaving...
He's had a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
The Netherlands were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Quick ball forward. Driving and a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Plays it out to the wing. And now the breakaway. And it's played forward. Into the last quarter of an hour. And help's available out wide. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Defending was strong and firm. Memphis he's gonna go! A great ball! Shapes to shoot! No, he's missed it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's being played forward.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Very well to intervene. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's gone for a throw-in. And there goes the final whistle. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensive. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's through the middle. Embolo. Embolo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Switzerland just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Played in with accuracy. Well, that's where he wants it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Mbolo. That's a good ball. He's had a go! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And Portugal can counter-attack here. And he's there to cut it out. Granit Xhaka brings it forward. Breaks on here. Big chance! One-on-one! Shot a goal! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Portugal break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He has it out wide now. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo hits one!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And here's Mbolo. He's got options out wide. He's dealt with that well. And now they can launch a counter. João Cancelo. João Cancelo plotting from out on the right-hand side. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Chance! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance to break. Managed to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, there really hasn't been an awful lot to separate the two sides. One goal scored from the breakaway, and that's it. So I'm expecting the second half to start in this manner too. And this is by no means decisive, and there's plenty of time left to get back into this.
Portugal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Vargas. And here's Embolo. He chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Ruben Neves. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. And it's Embolo. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And back to base. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Oh, good interception.
Switzerland have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Ah, he's given it away. It's a Embolo! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goal-keeping there to back up his high-class wage. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Attempts to play it through. He gets past his man. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Tries to get it forward quickly. Granit Xhaka. And here's Mbolo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cooks through there. That'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo gets on the end of it. That's surely a foul, free kick. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Portugal with a chance here to increase their lead. Granit Xhaka. Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. Has a pop! No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. That has certainly made things interesting.
Switzerland surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Could be thinking about a shot here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Mbolo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's a fabulous position. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes tries making a foray down the right. Well read, he sorted that out. So that's it, it is all over. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way. It chose in the end to share its spoils. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not
going for goal! Goal! Spain! First blood drawn. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Spain take the early advantage. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
This could spell danger. That's it back. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He could be in here. Chance! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Spain get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Laporte. Rodri. intervention was very necessary.
Sambo Anguissa.
And here's Abubakar. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cameroon have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Got a sight of goal here. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
And it's played forward.
Sambo Anguissa.
Nkudu. Abubakar. Well, they could break here. Plays it out to the wing. Now surely!
Laporte.
And he's cut it out. That's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Nkudu. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cameroon with a perfect chance to get one back.
Sambo Anguissa.
Tries a shot! On the balls, has a pop! He's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. It's the first half compared with your expectations.
Spain are 2-up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Spain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Well, we're already into the second period. Shoots! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Llorente. Rodri. Rodri.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Sambo Anguissa. Now it's a Boubacar. Laporte. Hoists it forward. Rodri. Carlos Soler, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Laporte. Carlos Soler,
Proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Llorente.
Is there, and he can get that clear. Boubacar has a hit! Dinks one in. Timely intervention.
Carlos Soler.
Forward it goes. That's a decent ball. Well read, he sorted that out. It's come loose. He's there to receive it. Has a ball! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that's it. That was always inevitable. He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Spain take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Rodri goes looking. Laporte. Carlos Soler. Llorente.
75 minutes played. Gets up to head it! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ferran Torres.
He's away!
Ferran Torres.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, he's in! And a shot! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Cameroon give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri drives it forward. Ferran Torres. He's pinged one through here. Real chance! And yes, it's there!
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So that's it. It is all over.
Spain are irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.